JKB back with another episode. Today in the show I'm reviewing Frostpunk for the PC. Thank you so much to the dev for sending over the review copy. Frostpunk is a city building / survival game with a little resource management. When I first got my PC, I had seen ads for this game running on YouTube, and since I've always been a fan of SimCity and other building types of games, I thought the art direction in this looked incredible, and to that note, I wasn't disappointed. The game takes place in a world where the sun has been blocked out by what is called a volcanic winter, essentially what's happening under Yosemite Park in our real life here. That could happen, this game could happen, I'm just saying that. But anyways, humanity has created these giant installations called generators that are designed to be the center of your city in the game. Think of it as a giant fire that will heat everything around it. As the player, you have to manage resources to ensure your city survives by going out into the wilderness, collecting resources, and coming back to the city and creating huts, such as a mini hospital or a sleeping section. Well, you know, as you go in the game, it gets much bigger and more detailed. You start out with a small group of survivors that consist of everyday blue-collar workers and engineers. You decide how many of them you want to send out into the snow around the giant generator to collect supplies, to which you will build your city with. You can harvest coal, wood, steel, and food to keep your world warm and healthy. The weather conditions will play a role in the game as well, and there's also a political aspect to the game that will cause workers to not work as hard as they should if you become an evil overlord. You have the option to use laws to regulate how productive the workforce is, but at what cost? You have to keep that in mind. You can force kids to work, but how will that affect everybody else? There's also an update to the game that just came out called Survival Mode, which makes the game much more demanding by making it harder to meet your people's needs. Consider this a hardcore mode if you're into that sort of pain. On a more personal level, I'd like to say I was very impressed with this game. I've been reviewing games for 9 years now, and I wouldn't call it a gift, but it's easy for me to see when there's passion within a game within the first hour. You can clearly see that this team was passionate about this game from every aspect of it. The opening grips you in a way that a good movie can do. It makes you care about these people, and once the game opens, you'll be faced with decisions that won't be easy to make. Do you really want to put kids to work? Well, overall, I went into this game expecting a more open world feeling game because of the trailers. I thought you would simply build a city and kind of deal with the cold environment around you, but my assumptions were wrong. This is a game that is deep with 3 major gameplay elements. You've got the building, you've got the resource management, and you've got the political agenda that you all have to contend with. It all comes down to a game that's got the depth you want from a survival game, but doesn't make it overly complicated. I highly recommend it for the people who love survival games and city building games. The team easily knocked this one out, and I give it a 9 out of 10. I highly recommend it for everybody out there that wants to get into something a little bit different, because it's not too often you see the building genre mixed with a survival genre, and done in a way with such passion. I'm so happy with the art design in this game. The graphics look spectacular on my PC. I'm running it on Ultra, of course. This PC can handle anything, and I just feel like it's one of these games that I'll constantly be coming back into because of the building aspect. I want to see this city get gigantic around the giant generator in the center, and to do that, you got to put in a lot of work and make some tough decisions. And that, to me, is what a game is all about, to see this sort of, reward build in front of you, have your people survive, see the city expand, see it become something ridiculous on screen. That's what it's all about, and I highly recommend it. So I'll see you on the next episode of JKB.